A warm welcome to all. Now we will see about Huck-a-Back Weave. Huck-a-Back Weave is a textured fabric weave, and then it will be the absorbency will be more by comparing to other weaves. The cotton, linen, and toweling materials are woven by this type of Huck-a-Back weave. While coming to see about the structure of the pattern, the yarns are the floating threads floating threads are formed comparing to the plain weave. In the plain weave, the yarns with warp yarns and weft yarns are interlaced alternately, and the fabric is formed. Like that, in Huck-a-Back, the floating threads, instead of only one thread, the long threads, that means the floating threads are used for absorbency. Then the absorbency effect will be produced by the floating threads. Like that, the Huck-a-Back weave is formed. Then in Huck-a-Back weave, while coming to see about the structure, this alternate between the plain and long warp and weft yarns. Alternate between plain and then long warp and weft yarns. And while coming to see about the texture will be soft and nice. Then they coming to see about the absorbency will be more, so that it will be used for toweling purposes, so that the water will be absorbed easily, and the fabric firmness also will be more comparing to the plain weave. Then the material will looks nice, so that it will be used for toweling and many purposes. Then for using weaving hand towels, bath towels, then also kitchen linen and dish cloths like glass cloths, and then for table linen, for all these types of fabrics, this Huck-a-Back weave is used, so that the long floating yarns will absorb the water easily, and so that it will be drained and dried easily. Then weave pattern, it is divided into 4 sections, and 2 sections in plain weave, and then 2 with warp and longer threads with floating threads, so that the filling floats over warp yarns, and that the Huck-a-Back effect will be produced. By producing Huck-a-Back weave, the toweling effect will be obtained. Then in this weave also, the variations will be produced. The yarns are arranged according to the type of the interlacement. Then the weave is produced by interlacing the warp and filling yarns. That floating threads only will give the absorbency effect of the fabric. The absorbency will be more comparing to the plain weave fabric, so that in hotels and other household uses also, the toweling materials used. These towels, that kitchen towels and dish cloths, and then glass cloths, and for the table linens also produced. Then for producing creating the variations, the colors will be used accordingly. For creating many more styles, the colors will be varied, and the yarns also change. The colors also changed according to the interlacement, so that the effect will be nice. Then while identifying this type of weave, we have to take the fabric, and then it will be seen through the pig glass by seeing the counting the threads. Then the floating threads will be identified, and then the yarns are counted, so that it will be identified it is a Huck-a-Back weave. For that, we have to take the fabric, and then the slightly 2 or 3 threads are ravelled, and then the pig glass is placed on that, and then we have to see the fabric. Then after identifying the weave, we have to draw the peg plan, that means interlacement of yarns, by marking graph sheets and also in paper as a checked one. Like that, we will be creating the Huck-a-Back effect. So that Huck-a-Back weave is more useful than the plain weave, for exceptionally for using toweling and other purposes. For the getting more absorbency, this Huck-a-Back weave is used, and like that the weave is identified through the pick glass.